end edge up so I can grab it with my nail. Oh, come on. Why? Why is it being so difficult? I've got it. There we go. It's as if they're talking to Bray. Whoops, that's pulling a little. Just pull very, 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 very slowly. It's when you pull fast that it messes it up. Okay. I'm actually glad. I'll actually like it when something goes wrong like that, because it's like, you need to see what would she really do? What would you really do? It doesn't all lay down perfectly every time. This is how life is. And the way that you handle it is the way life is. Like, you know, you don't freak out. You just stay calm and do what you can to fix it. And if it's not fixable, you leave it the way it was and make lemonade out of a bad situation. But luckily, we were able to catch this before it went too far, which is how you want to catch errors and problems of life. And for me, I also do much prayer, especially about my own screw-ups. First of all, that God would forgive me, and second of all, that He would have mercy on me, and whatever my true mistake was would not hurt others and would not hurt my reputation. There we go. Now, we can go back. There's little doggy hairs on this now. But now we're going to go back and just put these right back on. I'm trying to think what made me even notice that. I think because, oh, I know what, because I was looking for the washi to cover more than it was going to cover. I was like, wait a minute, that's a little too much space for the washi to cover it before we put our half boxes on. I hope y'all comment below if you think it's good to go ahead and show real errors, or if you want an edited version. I don't know what I'll do if you say you want an edited version, because those of you who know me, how good am I at editing? This is all real time, no editing. That's why I go ahead and do this kind of, for the rest, I mean, can you imagine? That's why I go ahead and do this kind of time-consuming, more tedious, the header kind of stuff. It's always kind of quick to do, you know, when you do, you know, the deco pieces and stuff like that. But this is, uh-oh, one of my puppies in there is not happy. She wants her puppy's attention. I know what it is, y'all. It's Brie, and she wants to play ball. I gave my husband a new guitar for Christmas. And it's just like when you give your kids any new instrument, they just want to play it nonstop. And you know what? Can I tell you something? Don't marry a musician if you don't want them to be a musician. It's who they are. And to tell them to not play or to be quieter, or it's just not who they are. So why did you marry them? You know, that's what I always say. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and look at the washi that we have that we can use. And I would say let's use this this beautiful berry stuff again for this berry, even though it's the same as right there. I don't care, it's fine. And let's lay that down. It's kind of hard to do this at an angle again. So I'm going to line it up with this line. Tap it with my nail down to get it, you know, to kind of lay down, and then line it up to that line. It's a little too far over, but I'm okay with it this time. And then next is this, and so I'm actually going to use a piece of this. This little, what would you say, branches. And I'm kind of looking at what is the full box. You know, what would I want to make? Do I want to make it match? And I do. And then the trees, well, I do happen to have some extra washi for the trees. So I'm going to put that down. There was some solids, which over there, you know, that we did more solids towards the other side, but that's okay. It really, truly does not have to match perfectly. So, in that sense. Alright, so now that we've done that, we've got leftovers, so we'll hold on to that in case we want it. We also got some leftover headers, and these pieces we're going to use on the sidebar, so we'll hold on to that. And I really didn't, y'all comment below if you know what these Apple Watches are that have a heartbeat. Is that like supposed to look like a Fitbit? Like you're going to write something on the Fitbit? I don't know. I don't get it. So now we're going to use the half boxes. So here they are, and we want to make them match the color, again, of the headers. So because this is red, we're going to use the red one first. And where you're going to line that up is literally right underneath. It's going to go on top of the washi some. You're going to line it up underneath the little YouTube, or what should I say, the TV piece, and it goes right over that. And then this kind of sagey green bluish thing. I'll line it up. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to use this beautiful forest green, and we have an empty sheet. I love having empty sheets. I feel like I accomplished something. It's not straight, and it is going to bother me, so I'm going to fix that. These aren't perfectly lined up over here either, so I'm trying to decide, am I going to like perfection that up or what? But that one is bothering me because it's too much off. Again, just pop up an edge and pull very slowly. Hold down. Do you see with my nail? I'm holding down that piece. That's the washi. And I'm going to be real careful because that stuck on that may pull. Yeah, that's not good. It's pulling it up. Can't get it to stay down. There we go. Come on. Sometimes it's so frustrating just because I'm at this weird angle. I can't get my nail under there, y'all. Do you see that? I cannot get my nail under there because of this angle that I'm at. Okay, I'm having to pull very slowly. Very, very slowly. Keep the washi down. We're just going to straighten up the half box. That's all we're doing. So I'm holding this washi down. And I'm doing it very, very slow because there is stickum on this washi. There, it came right off. Okay. Now I've got it again over here. Whoops, hold that down. I'm going to pull that up just a little. There we go. And what was wrong is, I don't know. So let's just try to line it up a little better now. Again, this is at a very odd, nope. It's got to be a little more that way. Problem is it's not covering the washi on that side, so maybe we should start on that side. There. Yeah. No. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. That's just not lined up good enough itself. So, do that. Oops. Sometimes these little tedious things would not be so tedious if you weren't on camera. So for those of you who are new to planning, who are looking at this going, I would no more spend that kind of time. Remember, this is more of an art thing than it is truly a planning thing. Obviously, I'm making a list of things to do, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to pull that just a little that way. There. I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay, so we are done with bottom washi, filler washi, half boxes, YouTube or TV, meals, headers, to-do list, headers, full box, headers. And now we're going to put on the headers for the days of the week, starting with Wednesday. Now this could have been for Christmas if you wanted it to be. It's not super Christmassy. It's more wintry than Christmassy. But just in case, Clever Gal Crafts left you a Christmas shield so that you could use it for that. And so we're going to try to center this right over. Does that look about right? I think so. Right over the head of the box and cover up. You could leave this. You don't have to use these. I just think it does pull it all together even better. Whoops, I just thought of something. Let's hold that back for a second. Because you see, if we put this, we want these little pieces to come out over it, and I must have figured that out then and just raise them all up. So we'll just raise this up and stay there. But I'm going to go grab this piece right here and put that on the top of the page. Then put these pieces over it. So, what exactly are we going to do? Again, I'm going to turn it towards me so I can see, and we are going to see how far does it fit. Okay, it fits literally as the boxes. So we're going to have to start this literally up from this box right to the edge, and then over to the edge right under that header. There we go. Pretty good match. Pretty good match. And then that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me unfold that again so you can kind of see it. Very pretty. And if you don't like these edges like that, then that's where you can use some of your decor pieces, your deco pieces. Okay, so now we're going to do Tuesday. Let me take that back off the sheet. For those of you who are not used to hearing music in the background, woo, that's not a good sound. Okay, there. See, I like this overlap over that. I think that's really pretty. And then the other thing is you can handwrite in the numbers, or she does give you the numbers. I don't know if I'm going to take that much time on video. We'll just do one. Whoops. What was it? So that was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 8. So let's go ahead and put the 8. And you just kind of got to eye it. Sometimes they'll have a little round disc, but for the most part, you just kind of eye it. And then I put it between my two nails like that, and then mash it down like that. Okay. Next, I always have a scripture of the week that I put in, and so we're going to see really what we